A long, long time ago in the golden land of Egypt, a moment of truth was unfolding. Joseph, once a slave and a prisoner, now stood as ruler of the land, second only to Pharaoh himself. But before him knelt the very brothers who had betrayed him, the ones who sold him into slavery. His heart trembled, his eyes filled with tears he could no longer hold back. He sent everyone out of the room, and when they were alone, his voice broke the silence. "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" The brothers froze, gripped by terror and disbelief. But Joseph's voice softened. "Don't be afraid. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Forgiveness triumphed where vengeance could have ruled. Grace filled the air, and what was once broken was made whole again. Time passed. The famine ended. The children of Israel, Joseph's family, lived and prospered in the land of Goshen, growing strong and numerous. Years turned into generations. Joseph died, and so did his brothers, and slowly the memory of what God had done faded from Egypt's heart. Then, a new king arose over Egypt, one who did not know Joseph. He looked upon the people of Israel and saw their strength, their unity, their growing numbers, and fear took hold of his heart. He told his people, "Look, the Israelites are too many and too mighty for us. We must deal wisely with them." And so, the chains of bondage began. The Israelites were forced into slavery. They built the great treasure cities of Pithom and Ramses, laboring from sunrise to sunset under the lash of Egyptian taskmasters. Their sweat darkened the earth and their cries filled the air. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied. The promise of God could not be crushed. Pharaoh's fear deepened into cruelty. He summoned the Hebrew midwives, Shiphrah and Puah. "When you see the Hebrew women giving birth," he commanded, "if it is a son, you must kill him. But if it is a daughter, let her live." The midwives trembled, but they feared God more than Pharaoh, and they refused his order. When he questioned them, they cleverly said, "The Hebrew women are strong. They give birth before we can even get there." And God blessed them for their courage, giving them families of their own. But Pharaoh's wrath grew darker still. He issued the cruelest decree of all, commanding his people, "Every son that is born to the Hebrews, you must cast him into the river. Every daughter shall live." And Egypt wept. The Nile, once a river of life, became a river of death. The cries of mothers echoed through the land as soldiers tore infants from their arms. But even in this profound sorrow, God was not silent. Though Pharaoh's hands brought death, God's hands were weaving deliverance. Out of the waters of suffering, a child would soon rise, chosen to lead his people to freedom. The same God who was with Joseph in the pit, who blessed him in Potiphar's house and exalted him in Pharaoh's palace, was still with his people. And even in their darkest night, his promise of redemption burned bright. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more.